Hello YouTube, this is Matt Pullen, and it may be time for another live Blitz game. I do not know. Okay, so another live Blitz game. I'm white, my opponent plays e4. I've been playing e5 against this lately, but right now I'm going to try a Scandinavian Defense, because some user requested I do a video on the Scandinavian Defense. I could play knight f6, but I'll play queen takes. Yeah, I don't play the Scandinavian, so I'm not going to make a video on the theory of the Scandinavian. See. This would be the normal move, queen a5. The origin defense, queen d8, is also possible, as is the Schiller, queen d6. I'm going to play my favorite, which is queen e5 check. This is sometimes called the Patzer variation, because, Patzer see a check, Patzer throw a check. But really, in the Scandinavian, the queen gets to c7 sometimes, in three moves, d5, a5, c7. Here, I've just took a funny move order, but I've thrown check to my opponent and made him put his bishop on a passive square, e2. Now here, my opponent's going to play bishop f4. Do I care about this? Maybe not. Maybe I just want to let him play bishop to f4, and then go to b6 and attack his b pawn. So, or I could play e6 and then play bishop d6 if he plays that bishop move. But I'd actually kind of like to get this bishop out to f5. So I'll play bishop f5. If he plays bishop f4, maybe I'll play queen b6 to hassle his b pawn. Alright, so I don't have to play queen b6 here. Maybe I'll just play e6. I expected him to play bishop f4. That's the point of playing. Okay, I don't want to play bishop h3 here. That just chases his rook onto e1, which is an active square. I think I'll play bishop d6 just to stop him from playing bishop f4. Usually when white plays g3, his point is to bring the bishop out to f4 to attack the black queen on c7. Alright, so he's attacking me. He's attacking my bishop. See, I could come into h3, or I could just drop back here. If I come to h3, it may be trapped by pawn to g4. No, that's never really a danger as long as I'm on this diagonal. Alright, that looks, No, I'm just going to play bishop g6. That is usually my instinct, to put the bishop back on this square. So, black is pretty fine here. White has a hole in his position, but he can move his bishop from e2, to f3 and then g2 to cover up his weakness. But, in the time it takes him to do that, black will be developing his pieces. Alright, he's playing, he may be playing for f5. So I think I want to get in front of that with knight e7, contesting the f5 square, because I'm concerned about him pushing his pawn forward to f5. Maybe I can use this square for my knight. Alright, I'm taking with h-pawn, always, because now my rook is active. Alright, so he's going to take my bishop on d6. I really can't do anything about that, but I don't care. I'll bring my knight to... See, do I like d5? d5 can be hit with c4. I think I like f5 better. So he's probably going to take there. I'll take with queen.
Check.
Now I'm attacking his bishop on e3. He'll probably play back to f2. So can't take this, because he's got 2, I've got 2. Maybe I'll bring this knight in to e4. Rawr. Okay, so I can't come there with my knight. Might as well castle. So now I am threatening there. He'll probably play c3. Alright, how do I make something of this position? I can play knight to d5, threatening to bring the knight in there. And then when he stops that threat somehow, I can sacrifice knight for 2 pawns. Is that good for me, though? probably not. Or I can just double rooks on the h-file. I can do that before or after playing the knight d5 thing. If I leave my knight on d5 too long, it gives him a free tempo to expand by playing pawn to c4. I think I'll play rook h7, beginning to double. Okay, what's he going to do here? He's going to try and bust open the position maybe with d5. I'm pretty well set to handle that though. I mean, I don't have a lot of defenders in this area, but it takes him a while to bring pieces over there himself. All right. So now I'm doubled on the h-file. He'd probably play like rook h. All right. Fine. Let's see. Time to do the knight thing, maybe. Knight d5, threatening knight e3. Maybe I can play g5, try and loosen up his position. I feel like I should be attacking something here. Ooh, this is swell. Alright, the only thing stopping me from forking him is the pawn on g3. Well, how can I... Let's just distract this pawn on g3. You know, he can't play pawn takes because then I'd play check and get his queen. I have like 44 seconds, so I better hurry up here. So he's going to move his king back, and then I just got to grab this bishop maybe. See, takes. Do I sack? Do I sack here? No, I just have to take here. Yeah, I don't know. I've gotten one of his bishops, but I don't know what to do here in this position. It's hard to attack because he's got like all his pieces clustered over there. Pretty good defense. So I'm just gonna try and trade off pieces now. Huh. Alright. Don't see any opportunity to win material here. Take here. And my position is very solid. See what happens here. Yep. See, if I didn't have such low time, I would not be in any danger of losing this position. F5. And I'm going to double rooks, of course. Maybe after bringing my king up. Right. This should be a draw, but because I've been talking too much, I'm probably going to lose it on time.
10.
Alright. So, a bunch of trades coming up.
9.
He's a really bad bishop. That is a point in my favor.
8. 7.
No. Gah.
6. 5.
Yeah.
4.
This is impossible to play quickly.
Check. 3. 2.
No, I should have played 96. Gah.
1.
Alright, I've lost on time. But yeah.
0.
I lost.
Yeah, how can you make progress here? Yeah, that was a game in which, I got to a very solid position, but, I didn't really have any breaks on the center that I could play. So, I mean, I just sort of played for simplifications, and game ended up being a drawn position. But it's not good for Blitz, especially that, when you're talking. See, I don't think there were any opportunities here, for either side to win. But yeah, thanks for watching this live Blitz game. Yeah, it might be better if I could talk about this stuff and actually try and win the game at the same time. But I guess I'm not that gifted a Blitz player. Well, talk to you guys later.